Quite some time since your first video.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Listen carefully. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you will die. At some point. Like, obviously not right now. You're relatively young, decent health, all that stuff. I mean, just not eventually. Like, unless you died in a car crash or something. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, point is, stop wasting time. Go make some more videos. Cop on. Stop trolling IRL. Okay?
So I read a text on the Daily Stoic today. You don't have to stay on top of everything. It's easy to say, but it's not really easy to execute. I'm at the point where I actually don't really care about what's going on in social media. To be honest, I don't really care. And I don't really care about what's going on with different things or events or whatever. But for some reason, and I don't know if some of you guys are like me, but for some reason, I still end up opening the apps anyways and just being like bored. Like if I'm bored, I'll just open the app. And you could say, well, obviously you actually probably do care about what's going on. But I don't really. I just want to check up on my friends more than anything. Especially like Snapchat. Like I'm on just to check out with my friends, and then Instagram probably to see the messages that I've not responded to. And then, there's just like a bunch of messages missing, and maybe I feel bad about missing those messages. But yeah, I don't know if, like, there are some people that are like addicted to doom scrolling and all that stuff, but I'm kind of not really there anymore, as in doom scrolling. I still do sometimes, but I'm not really there. And I'm sure there's some like me out there that don't really doom scroll, but sometimes catch themselves doom scrolling for no reason. And that's fine. It's not the end of the world scrolling or whatever. But it's just a huge time waste. It's a huge waste of time, and I know that. I listened to one video on a WeChat actually, and it was just one of those live video chat things. And this guy is from Zimbabwe or something, and he was like, I don't have a phone because a phone is just like electronic cocaine. He goes, this is electronic cocaine. And that really hit me, man. That really hit me. And then I was on YouTube and I saw this video by the guy called Easy Actually. Probably know of him. But it was just about like not doom scrolling is easy actually, or something like that. And to be honest, it was really helpful. So the app I use is called Screen Zen. Again, not sponsored or anything, but it's a great app that I use to cut out my social media consumption, or any app that I'm just using too much of for no reason. So I just hop on it. You hop on, you set the apps. It recommends that you use like one app per time, just to not like fall out of the habit of just not, because obviously you can still delete Screen Zen or anything. There are ways you can bypass it, but this way is so annoying. It's very mafan to like delete or to play with the settings basically. So what I have is I open Instagram, for example. I've got 5 minutes or 10 minutes max, and then it just locks me out, and that's perfect. That's more than enough time for me to at least go and reply to some messages or something. I'm not cutting myself out of social media completely, but I'm not spending so much time scrolling and just being on the app for no reason. So yeah, Screen Zen helps for me, and I think it's gonna help you, especially if you want to get more time. Yeah, because check that screen time on Apple. Check your screen time. I'm telling you, it's probably a lot right now. It's not gonna be a lot when you put on Screen Zen. Don't shoot the messenger. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I don't check my phone anymore, really, for when it comes to messages on anything but WeChat, which is a Chinese app, which I use for work and all that stuff. So I can't really delete it per se. I can't really do that. But yeah, that has really helped. Screen Zen is a game changer, absolute game changer. Also, so yeah, I've been reading this book called The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, Stephen Hansen as well. And to be honest, it's a game changer, one of these books. And yeah, I can't say I'm a stoic per se, but I do practice a lot of stoicism. And the book is really helpful. Every day you just read a text, and it obviously is more about action than everything else. It's about stuff that you can do on something that you can do immediately. Even though stoicism is not just about that, there's a lot more to it. And I'm still studying and still learning a lot. And I'm learning specifically from this one guy called Stephen Hansen, I think. No, it's not. Jared Henderson. Yeah, Jared Henderson on YouTube, I think. And yeah, I think he makes great content for stoicism. But anyways, so I read the text. You don't have to stay on top of everything, and that was a really good one, because obviously it's on the book. It's talking more about like news and TV series and all that, but you can apply it to a lot of things, really. Like even in your work or other people's lives or relationships and stuff, you really don't have to stay on top of all of that. It's just a waste of time, really. And yeah, work might be helpful to increase your earning power and just like work, but you still don't need to know everything about what's going on when it comes to work, because that's just one part of your life. You don't have to stay on top of everything. What I apply to that is just, I don't have to stay on my phone for everything. I don't have to listen to the noise outside. Even here in China, I don't really have to listen to all of the noise from different people. I don't have to read up on everything. I don't need to know everything. I don't need to play every game. I don't need to read every book. I don't need to stay on top of absolutely everything. Just do what I can and be happy with what I've got or what I'm doing so far. And yeah, I think that's a great lesson for everybody to learn. It's just that you just don't really have to be on top of it all. Focus on yourself, do whatever you can, be happy. And this has helped me gain more clarity. Yeah, no, I think it's a great text that I read. I think it's a great philosophy where you just really do not have to stay on top of absolutely everything. But social media, you're not enjoying your life. Social media is fun. Shut up. I want more time to do things that are useful, not social shitia. But Elvis, I need social media because my friends are on it and I'm far away. I'm in China on my own. I don't need social media. I don't need to talk to all of my friends all the time. You don't need to either. You probably live in your friends' area. Just go to them if you need them. Don't stay on top of everything. Relax. Enjoy life. That's it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Give a thumbs up. And if you subscribe to my channel, that'll be great. But if you like it, it'll be at least YouTube will know that my channel actually exists and it's a thing. So share this with friends and family if you can. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace. Video 2 complete. Video 3 coming up next time. I don't know when. All right, that's a wrap, guys. For real though. For real.